No, I have no comment. The release will speak for itself. The release will speak for itself.
Yeah. No sense in even asking any question.
There's no sense asking. My answer is the release will speak for itself. And as far as the players, I've already told the players there's no sense of talking to them either. This will be handled inside. Yarmo and I will do the speaking on it if any more speaking needs to be done. But the release speaks for itself. The release speaks for itself.
The release doesn't say it's a game.
Yeah, we're worried about, you know, I'm here tonight. We're playing Nashville. I'm not going to get involved in this. That's why we sent the release out. So we're worried about the Nashville game. You have some questions to that, I'll be more than happy to answer. Other than that, refer to the release. Corpia is in goal tonight, yeah.
Torts, I know you don't like to talk about 600 and that whole thing, but looking at it a different way, what have you enjoyed? What, if you break it down, what have you enjoyed over those 600 wins? What is it about?
Certainly not you guys.
Fair.
Yeah.
Can you expound on that?
No, you know, I want to speak on Nashville, but I'll answer the question because I don't want to be an idiot. What I've enjoyed is just the opportunity, the opportunity to continue to coach in this league. Things don't go well, you get fired, this, that, the other thing. I've been given some great opportunities to be around some really good people. That's what's enjoyable to me. So the 600 is not a big deal for me. It just shows me that I have been given a great chance to stay in this league and coach with some great people and some great coaches, players and coaches.
What about the game specifically have you loved? I mean, what is it? I mean, if you really break it down.
There's no one thing I love about the game. I love being involved in the game, and that's where it's an honor that I've had the opportunity to spend as much time as I have within the game. I'll tell you one thing. The greatest thing about the game, I think, are the athletes. I think we have terrific athletes that we're allowed to be with every day. Notwithstanding, you know, just the hockey people, I think you have your ups and downs, you have your conflicts, this and that, but we have right through the league, players, managers, right on through, we have great people in our game. That's what I am thankful for, that I've been able to be involved in it this long.
What about the pride factor of being an American coach? Both you and Peter are both coming up on this milestone.
Yeah.
Just, you know, this is for a lot of the guys are Canadians. What does it mean for you as an American to kind of be on this?
You know, it's never been an American-Canadian thing for me. It never has, because the game itself, we're all involved in it together. So that's never been I never really think of it that way. Guys, I don't think of the 600 as something special. It's a number. But what I'm telling you is I'm honored and privileged to have the opportunity to be in the game as long as I have. That's what that number is. To me, it's no big deal. It's just being able to be in this league and try to help people and try to learn and try to be involved in it. That's the biggest privilege that I've had.
Do you have a good Peter Laviolette? You've obviously known Peter for a long time. Your thoughts on his progression through this league? You've seen
terrific coach. I remember when I first met Peter, I coached him in an American League All-Star game. He was still playing. Met Lavi then. We've gone through some international tournaments together. Has done a terrific job wherever he's been. He's a terrific coach. Know his family, a terrific family. That's what when you're in it a long time and you meet all these people, that's the most rewarding thing is getting to know the people and their families. And yeah, so Lavi's done a terrific job.
To have Nick back out on the ice this morning, how nice is it to have him back on every level? And also, how much did you guys miss him while he was gone?
Yeah, most important level, he's back with his family in Columbus, and that's the most important thing. You can tell the boys are excited to have him out here. I answered a question the other night. As each game went by, you could tell we missed him more and more as each game went by. So yeah, the most important thing is that his family seems to be well. They're all together now, and he's able to concentrate on trying to win a hockey game tonight.
John, is that a guy that you miss the more he's gone? The more he's gone, you're like, boy.
I just said that, Dave.
Right,
yes.
but I mean, with what happens when the captain is not there to pull you through a situation, to pull you through a...
Well, I don't think you just lean on Nick. I think the leadership group has done some things. I'm just talking about his overall play and the situations that I put him in. More and more as games go by, that's where it shows up. Yeah, so I'm just glad everything's well and he's ready to play some hockey.
And on tonight, John, how do you just talked about coaching through ups and downs, coaching guys through situations where there's a distraction, where there's something where they need to stay focused on their job.
That's our job.
How have you done that over the years?
That's our job. Yeah, I can't tell you how I've done it over the years because every situation's different, but that's a big part of any coach's job, and it's a big part of any player's job, is to handle situations that things aren't just perfect. This game is never perfect. There's always influences, momentums, distractions all the way through each year, through each game, through each season. That's the biggest thing about trying to get on top of things, is handling those things right.
And there was a couple of years while Foligno was here before he was named captain. I think you would admit you had some bumpy roads the first couple of years with him as captain.
Yes.
Has he ever felt more like a captain than he does now to you? In other words, do you feel like that hill has been climbed by him?
Yeah, but I think Nick and I both know he needs to keep climbing. Just like any coach, any player, in any type of leadership role, you've got to keep on growing. But Nick has, I've said it many times, I didn't think he'd be able to become that type of guy. And he has, and I still think he's learning. We have constant conversations as far as trying to help one another through things so we can help the team. So that's constantly growing as we keep on going here.
Johnny, getting a chance to chew and digest that game the other night, you look at what are the needs. What do they have to get back to be able to create that so-called identity again? And,
you talking about the Tampa game?
Yeah.
Well, I think you would look at our second period. That's how we should be playing all the time. 8-1 in scoring chance. We had a really good second period. First period was just a few too many turnovers in the neutral zone, and in the third period to me was a wash as far as some of the minutes and some of the minutes they played. So I think we know how we have to play. I think we showed that type of determination. It's really through a number of the minutes of the Tampa game, not just the second period. But we didn't find a way to win. So again, we have another really good opponent here. It'll be a really good test for us.
With Doobie out, how do you handle those critical faceoffs? Is there a go-to guy now for you?
Well, Jens falls in line there a little bit, but when he's done some work, we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to make that decision as the game goes on and see who gets going. Luke's biggest weakness is his faceoffs, as it happens with a lot of young players. It's really tough for young players in this league now to progress there quickly because of just the rule changes involved in it, because you can't cheat. So we'll see how the game goes, and we'll see where we go with it.
John, does Kukan stay in, and any update on Harrington?
Not sure. We're going to see how Harry is. That'll be a game time decision. Yeah.
The fourth goal the other. Oh, I'm sorry.
Quick one. You guys only have 12 forwards right now. Are you prepared to just go forward with 12, or is there
12 forwards, 60, 2 goalies tonight? That's 20.
It. Yeah,
we're
but
good to go.
For the future, for going forward.
I'm not even looking at the future. Just worried about Nashville. Yeah.
The fourth goal was when you took Bob out. Was that performance, or was this just that was enough for him?
No, the game's over. I was contemplating on the third goal taking Bob because I know I wanted him here against Nashville, and we got Nashville and Washington coming up. So I just felt if we didn't, after the second period we had, and then they scored that third goal, I was contemplating then. But the fourth goal, I did not want him scarred anymore because I wanted to get ready for the next game.
Is there a chance Sergei's played his last game for Columbus?
I will let the press release speak. How can you ask me that question? I mean, I've just told you, Portsy. Yeah, man of the people. Yeah. I know, but the release is there, and I said right at the prior here that we'll just go with the release. I'm just worried about this hockey game. I'm not trying to be inconsiderate. We have a game to play, and it's a very important game for us. That's fine. You guys can generate what you want. I'm not going to be involved in it. And that's all I'm saying to you is I need to worry about the hockey club. As you need to worry about the fans, I need to worry about the hockey team. Okay. Man of the team, yeah.